love and blessings, peace and prosperity, beautiful soul. You're tuned into the Daily Tarot Brew. I'm your host, aka your spiritual barista, Nicole P, serving you up wisdom, guidance, and inspiration from the cards. My love, what I have for you in this video is the week ahead tarot horoscopes. Now you tune in for your sun, moon, or rising. I want you to take what flows and leave what does not. I'm using the True Heart Intuitive Tarot deck and my all-time favorite, the body card. So one tarot, one oracle. We're about to get this party started. I've already prepared the decks. Now let me get a cup. Let me get a sip of my cafecito. I am drinking Morning Buzz blend from the brand 365 you get at Whole Foods, and I absolutely love this. I had a little bit of, it's like a nice afternoon, like pick me up. I had a little bit of cream, a little bit of sugar. I don't drink my coffee in the morning with cream or sugar, but in the afternoon I put a little bit of cream and sugar, and it's like I'm drinking a dessert. It really helps me cut down on my consumption of sweets. Like, oh my gosh, we're gonna leave. Oh, look at this. I was going to say we're going to leave this for the collective, but this is a great reminder for this week ahead. You're going to see so many previews of what 2024 has in store for you. This is the Strength card. This is our card, a tarot card of 2024. 2024 is an 8-year. 8 corresponds to the Strength card. So rest assured, my love, that you will have the strength and courage to do what you got to do to make the SHIT happen. And look, we have another card that wanted to come out, and the Princess of Swords. So trust that you'll have the courage to speak your truth, to get those ideas out into action, and you're going to go for it. You're going to go for it. Even if you've been wounded in the past, this is a year of like, okay, I've been wounded in the past. I've been shut down in the past, but that's okay. The past is the past, and I am moving forward. So that's a general reminder for you in this calendar year. And so much of that has been activated by that new moon that happened on the January 11th, the new moon in Capricorn. And I'm telling you, this is a year of a lot of action and things coming into place. I also think it's important for us to remember that strength comes in a multitude of forms. Sometimes we're roaring like, rawr, look at how strong I am. And sometimes strength can come in the most subtle sort of way. It's in a presence. So keep that in mind as you're moving and grooving in 2024. So are you ready to get on with the reading and see what the horoscopes, what the cards have to say for this weekly horoscope? Try this again. My camera just cut me off. It's like been doing that a lot lately. I think this is where I left off before it just turned off. All right, let's get into this horoscope. Hey, but nothing's going to stop us. Nothing's going to stop me, that is. I'm going to keep going. The camera might cut off again, but I'll just come right back on. Are you ready? Here we go. For your week ahead, 1, 2, 3, Aries. What do we have for you? The 4 of Swords. This is a really great message for you to not be so reactionary this week. Pause before you speak. Pause before you take action. There's some big decisions that you'll be making this week, and it's okay to sleep on it. You need to sleep on some things. I know it's an instant kind of, how do I want to say this? I know that your natural instinct, that's what I want to say. Your natural instinct is to okay, let's go. Let's initiate. Let's go. But this week, take it slow. You don't have to have the answer right away, and actually sleeping on it, consulting your pillow might do you some good. And so rebirth, you have this card, rebirth. So know that big decisions that are going to really have an impact on the direction you take are coming down this week. Take your time, sleep on it. Taurus, you have the 4 of Cups. It's this time in your journey when you are releasing so much of the past, and you're realizing that you don't have to take everything that comes your way. So the opportunities that appear to you, another 4. We had the 4 with the Aries, and now we have a 4 with you. Things that are going to be coming your way, similar to Aries, but much more about, this is not really making a decision, but it's about being very clear on what you're asking, Spirit, and the opportunities that come your way. Just because something comes your way doesn't mean you have to say yes to it. So this week, you may have opportunities and things that are coming your way, maybe some love interests, and you're I'm not really sure. And just because, like I said, just because it comes to you doesn't mean you have to take it. I feel like this week for you too, there's a lot of things that you're putting to rest, a lot of things that you're allowing to decompose. So be really very, very clear that you don't accept things based on the past, that you are accepting or saying yes to things that are in line with where you are going in the future. And interconnection is the body card. Very interesting. It's almost as if there's this way that you're going to look at opportunities that come to you in a way that not only just affect one aspect of your life, that affect all the multiple areas of your life. So be very mindful of that, because everything affects each other. Like your commitments to work affect your family life, affect your health, affect your love life. So really take into account what you say yes to this week and how it has an impact on all the areas of your life. I hope that makes sense. I got a little off my game because of my computer keeps on acting up. So excuse me, I apologize for that. Gemini, you have the world in your hands, my love. There's some really great things that are coming forth and an ending of a cycle. It's like you've really been on somewhat of a struggle. Like things haven't been going the ways that you have been wanting them to go. And it's kind of like, oh my gosh, I finally am seeing like not the fruits of your labor, but you're like, oh my gosh, I'm kind of seeing an end in sight. The thing is this: the end is in sight, but it's not happening this week. What you're going to start seeing is some results of the energies and the actions that you've put out there. It's still really important. It doesn't mean that it's time to exhale just yet. Continue with those boundaries and those dedications and those inspired actions that you've been taking, and you're going to really start to see like, okay, like things are going to start to flow. So this is a really great week for you. Willpower is your card. So it's tying back into that Saturn energy of the world card. Like continue forth in setting up those boundaries and be very consistent on the actions that you take. They really are having an impact. So that's more of an energy that, like I said, it's not that it's the end just yet, but it's like you're going to start to feel like, oh my gosh, I can feel like, and I can feel things moving. Like things are going to start to work out. Hallelujah, praise the goddesses. Cancer, you have the Tower card. So things are going to be crumbling down. Some things, and Tower doesn't always mean like the big things in our life that come to the crumble, but like pieces, like people play themselves out. So it might be in a work environment that maybe someone quits or someone's acting a little shady. Like some things are going to start coming to life, and anything that's really unstable this week is going to just start to crumble. So be prepared for that. Nothing to be scared about. It's just something to be prepared about. But you keep your ground and keep moving honestly and with integrity, and you will be just fine. The big idea is about communication. So be very aware of how you are communicating, the things you are getting done. I almost feel like it's some sort of a scandal that's going to be going down or happening. And it's just a reminder of really communicate your values and being on top of like who you are and what you are about. Just because someone else is acting shady, they don't have to take you down with it. So cover your grounds and make sure that you just like how did they say it? Like your I's are dot, the T's are crossed, your I's are dot, or something like that. I really bad with sayings, but be aware that some stuff may be happening this week, and you got to really make sure that your butt is covered. Leo, you have the Ace of Swords. New ideas are coming to you this week. And so enjoy that feeling of inspiration. And you're going to be able to start to think of things in a different way this week. It's almost like you've been working on something and you can't see the way forward. You can't really like get the idea, the spark of inspiration. And this is the week where it's going to come. Retreat is the word for you. So allow yourself that time to just marinate. Just be with the idea. Don't take action on it. You're similar to like Aries. You want to run with things right away. But this is like, let me ponder this. Let me enjoy this idea of being in the implementate or the like idea state. You don't have to implement anything this week, but be aware of like the ideas that come forth, and then just allow yourself to just enjoy them and just imagine them. Don't take action on them. Just chill. Just chill for a little bit. Virgo, you have the star card, wishing on a star. This is connected to Aquarius energy, and this is one of our major arcanas that we are dancing with in 2024. So Virgo, you're going to get a lot of hits of what is to come in 2024. I want you to keep your eye to the sky. I want you to keep the belief in infinite possibilities. It's almost as if the North Star or your North Star is guiding you. So believe, 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 believe. I need you to dedicate more time to your practices so you can hear spirit, you can hear your angels, you can see up in the sky and just feel what is right for you. Action is the other word. So I think this week is definitely about taking consistent actions and dedicated actions to your spiritual devotion. That's what I have for you this week, Virgo. Libra, temperance, everything in moderation, my love. I think you've been so much in this self-assurance, so much in this space of creating so many things, and you're not sure how it's going to go. Start putting it into action, and you're going to see that it's absolutely amazing. So you're going to get hints this week. And temperance is also connected to Sagittarius energy. So you are really tapped into like that inquisitive sort of philosophical vibe and ready to bring things into existence. You may have some doubts, but self-assurance comes to you to say, no doubts, baby, you're on the right path. Scorpio, this is bended one. This is the time to really enjoy. This is a time to take retreat, to tap into more of the things that bring you joy. You've been a little too serious, and I feel like in some ways you've kind of gotten a little sort of sloppy. I hate to say that word, but are you partying too much? Are you on the extreme of some of the addictions that you need to loosen up from? This is a card of it's time to really take some cleansing energy. It's time to really come deep cleanse, really get out the energy of your body that may be stagnant, that you may have been doing some things that you shouldn't have been doing, and really be like, okay, how can I tune into my joy? It's like you've been in a funk for a little bit of time, and like joy isn't going to just naturally, you're not going to just stay in the funk and stay on your couch and watching TV and then miraculously joy appears. It's something that you have to make a conscious choice of, like saying, I'm going to choose joy. I'm going to choose to feel and tap into joy. It's a hard one, but I wish you great luck with that, my dear Scorpio. Sagittarius, 8 of Cups, an adventure awaits you. And it's something that you're wanting to do. It's you're wanting to explore more and to take a new path. And this is the week to do so. And so that may be something as far as career, and maybe a new way of gathering with other individuals around an idea, around a movement. It feels more like a movement, like a community action sort of energy. And sometimes people are not going to understand you because they're going to say, why are you going to, you have everything that you need. Why are you going to venture out? Why are you trying to get more? That's okay. Not everybody's meant to get on the path to actually go into the cosmos, for example, in this card. Not everybody's meant for that. So let people have their opinions, but you keep on going on your path. It's going to be a really great week for you because it's all about transformation. So there's a new way that you're like, gosh, I think I really want to be part of this other collective. I'm feeling it really about the collective. I'm feeling there's really a strong call and place where you're going to find yourself and bring your brilliance. And it's about transforming. And you're not just about personal transformation. I think what you're going to bring to this group that you're part of, this action, this effort, is really transformative for other folks. You have a lot to offer, okay? Capricorn, happy season still to you. You have the Queen of Discs, Queen of Pentacles. My love, the Queen of Pentacles is an energy is to care for your resources. I'm feeling this week to really care for your body. Stretch your body. Take it easy. You might have been going full force on those New Year resolutions, hitting the gym a little too hard. And yes, sometimes you can hit it too hard. Rest is just as much as important as the actual physical activity. Also be mindful of spending resources. And I'm not just talking about money. Be careful and not be careful. Be mindful of your energy. So this is tending to your precious resources, and I'm feeling in particular really much for your body, listening. Listen to your body. There's so much wisdom in your body. And if this is a time where you're feeling like, I really should go get this checked out, I really need to get some professional advice, listen to your body, listen to your gut, listen to your instincts. There's something that your body is telling you you need to do. I need you to listen to that, my love, okay? All right, Aquarius, the magician. Ooh, the magician. Sometimes you're feeling, and intuition. I love it. I took a sneak peek. So Aquarius, the magician, right? This is a card right after the Fool's Journey. So any sort of big leap of faith that you've taken, it's a sign that everything is going to be okay. But this is also about action. You can't just sit by and let things happen. You got to also meet spirit halfway. Sometimes it's 3/4 of the way. Sometimes it's 1/4 of the way. So Aquarius, the message for you is to get off your butt. To get off your butt. Spirit will provide. Spirit will help you out. But you also got to do something. You have to do something. You can't just wish everything into existence. That would be nice, but you got to show spirit in the universe that you're serious. So you have to take some actions, okay? And so intuition is the body card for you. You know what to do. You know what to do. You really need to tune in and just be like, okay, I'm just going to take the action. Stop overthinking anything. Stop trying to make anything perfect. There's no such thing as perfection. Perfection is a way for you to hide out. Perfection is a way for you to avoid the work that you got to do because it's the work that you really, really, really want to do. So you got to do something. You got to meet spirit. You got to meet spirit, okay? My dear Pisces, the 5 of Swords. I love to think of Kenny Rogers in this card. You got to know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. I think that's the lyric. So this is like not everyone's meant is going to get your ideas or anything like this. You have to be like, what is this fight worth? Like, what is this? And it's not like fight, like bang, bang, punch, punch, let me beat you up kind of fight. But it's like where this tension, it's like tensions with ideas and communications. And this is a week where you're like, wait a minute, this isn't worth my time or energy. I don't care how much I have invested. I'm going to let that go and walk away. So you're going to know that when it's the time. You have to really, and maybe this week you end up not. You still stay with it. But you make a choice. You got to make a choice. You got to say, oh, this takes a lot of time and energy. It's exhausting and I'm still staying. And honesty. So it's about being honest with yourself. Like where really is your energy best used? And only you know the answer. I mean, other people probably know the answer. They can see it like your real like deep crew, like people that really get you and are really about like your highest and best interest. But you got to be honest with yourself. Like how much more can you take? And is it really worth it? You feel me? I wish you a wonderful one. Honesty's hard, but it's part of that self-awareness because when you're honest with yourself and you're self-aware, then you can make the change. Let's do one card general collective, okay? One card general collective. 9 of Swords. Kaka. And regeneration. That 9 of Swords energy is like that energy where you just kind of create like the worst case scenario in your head, or maybe you're trying to sleep and then you think of your to-do list. Let's say this. Find ways that you can make nighttime a really magnificent ritual. Maybe you need to take a no, I shouldn't say that. I'm not giving any sort of advice. You can find some sort of ways to be able to relax your body and ease your mind. Relax your body and ease your mind because you really do need some regeneration. Where like sleep is really where we recuperate so much. I think sleep is not only good for our bodies, like where our bodies really heal, they get to take a break, anything like that, but it's also a way in our spiritual and emotional selves that we process a lot. I mean, we do a lot of traveling when we sleep. So, I mean, this is like how I'm going to take this. Like, what are your sleep rituals? Like, what are you doing to really like have that time, that space of going into the dream world, the sleep world, very sacred and special. It doesn't have to be fancy schmancy. You can have a cup of water underneath your bed. You can burn incense. You can do some prayers. You can put your phone down. Don't be looking at your phone right before bed, reading or watching TikToks. No, and I'm calling myself out for this too. So be very mindful of the rituals when you go to bed. And that's what I got for you, my love, for this week ahead. I appreciate you. I thank you so much for tuning in. Mad love. And if you flowed and vibed with it, why don't you give a thumbs up? And you can also leave a comment. I really love it. All right. Peace, love, everything between. Be well.